Joey's dipping. Oh, that guy got me. Well, I don't understand why they do that. Why do they just stop like playing like before the next one comes out? I mean, you guys make it seem like it's not that much like commitment. I mean,
should I get Hawaiian pizza for the whole thing or just half of it?
I can't hear you. One sec. I'm overlapping Cole. Oh. What's that?
Should I get Hawaiian pizza for the whole thing or just half?
No, just half.
You used to like Hawaiian pizza. Yes, you did.
Oh, mom's gonna have to cancel tomorrow, I guess.
Oh, okay. Fine.
So hey, we could come up to Penn State tomorrow. Boom, Joey, Penn State tomorrow.
I only have free time tomorrow.
Never mind. Next weekend.
Well, you could.
Nah, wait, we can't go this weekend anyways because Cam can't go because he's going to his dad's bachelor party.
I forgot his dad.
True. What's Drew doing? I haven't talked to that dude in a minute. Wait, Joey, can you go next weekend though? Alright, boom, next weekend it is. Oh my! What is going on right now? Oh, boom. Alright, next weekend it is, babe. We're back to next weekend.
Okay. Alright, on the way.
What'd you get? Cheese fries and pizza?
Bacon, cheese fries, and pizza.
Nah, we got pizza delivered.
Because we're lazy.
Joe, you want some pizza with us? I'm not showing you anything. I just asked if you want some pizza.
What would you show him?
He said, do you want to see what? That's what he said. I don't know. I'm just asking if you want some pizza. Baby, you see that one bachelor dude came out as gay?
Mm-hmm. Pretty wild. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. So, you know how I had my tragedy yesterday with the lunch?
Yeah.
So I processed the refund. I was supposed to get $17 back, and I haven't gotten it back yet.
Well, how fast do you think it was going to take?
Instant?
I don't think it works like that, dude.
It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52,
He is showing up.
now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US
So,
Bank
Joey,
Stadium.
next weekend we're going to
divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I can tell. He just said whatever.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
I'm trying. Is this dude a goalie? Oh, no, it's an Any. That's what I'm saying. That's why next week will be better. It's not supposed to be that nice this weekend. So we're about to get blasted off the field.
He's trying to roll and he's stuck in the hole.
Play action. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a
That's
shot
amazing.
right away. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Wow, they threw an interception with Russ? That's
because
just
as soon
rude.
as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
Oh my
defenses will try to keep bodies in front of them, and I
gosh!
think that discouraged
You're
him from
lucky
taking
that.
off. And made
You're
him
lucky
try a
that got
pass
deflected,
downfield,
or else that would have been bad look.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Wilson. Trying for Cooper again. This
Oh,
time
no. When I call?
That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving.
Atta boy, Joey. I'm proud of you.
Now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
You could try to call soon. That would be lovely. So he's not
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Wilson gets rid of it quickly. A good rally to the football.
Do you have class
Keeps him
tonight, Cole?
only a yard, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively
You don't need to
you're
go to
okay
that.
with
School's
that. Here in
over.
the first quarter,
Right
he's going
there.
to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you can.
Nah, that's a
what
lie.
you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game
Are
long?
you nuts?
They catch
I just got
you tackle them,
mossed.
they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick up first down.
Assassin's Creed. I saw you playing it the other day. Robert Sherbert? Who's that? Is that a random dude?
And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there.
I tried. I literally spamming the button. It wouldn't pass.
Taking about
Yes,
7
that's the
yards
best way. I do that all the time.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Good job over there, baby. I see you. Good job.
How'd you get him there? I thought you just said he was a wide receiver. Oh. What do you think Kyle Pitts' speed is going to be? Like an 88?
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 20.
Yeah, probably like 88.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
4, I think.
On
What'd you say
2nd
there?
and 11 now. Murray, he's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was,
I got another sales call here at 7:30.
Each and every time, either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
It's a fault. It's a follow-up, so hopefully I can just close them, get the money, and then bounce. It would be lovely. I'd like to make some more money tonight.
The Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive
so you can spend
underway.
it.
They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would
Too
say.
late now, she's stuck.
The big-time races means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
You calling her what, the gold digger?
They only got a yard out of that last
Babe,
completion.
that's the tough
and
question.
that makes
Are
it
you
2nd and
a
9.
gold digger?
Now it's Wilson. Moving the pressure right. And now it's Wilson.
Wow, babe, you're avoiding the question. Unbelievable. Okay.
Oxygen tank touchdown.
I 10,000%
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
Dude, you really just messed me up and now you're yelling at me.
Now on, the defensive backs, he's
Why
going to
can't you get that?
do their drills.
Here's what this says.
He thinks
What's
he's
wrong
the
with
pace
that?
setter
That's
now.
what they're
It
called.
doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling.
What?
We're not giving a sign that says, here's what this says.
Why not? That's what it is.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings.
Oh wait, I
now to
just
start
got it.
their next drive.
Wait, you serious?
Yeah, no, I
I thought you were joking. Saying, why can't we get that?
Yeah, I legit thought. I was like, what the heck? I was like, what's wrong?
And the defense not able to
No, I
get
saw
from a
that.
defensive
Oh
perspective.
my god.
That's funny.
I can't believe it missed that one.
Babe, you know what? Okay.
Right to the football. This is something
Hey,
you talked
they can hear you.
about
They
in
have
all
to
your
do it.
preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance.
Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
Tricky, Pulisic's coming to Classic Stadium.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback,
So
you gotta
excited
know
to
when
share
say
this new
when and just
project
throw
with
it
you all,
away.
the Pulisic
Flushed
Stomping
out to the
Ground
right, tries to make something
PA
out of
Classic
nothing here,
Soccer.
and he winds up throwing one downfield that gets intercepted.
You're trash.
Now a handoff here to his
Don't you
running
talk about
back.
my boy like that.
And he spins past him and into space. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. From Viking territory now, they'll come on 1st and 10 at the 23. From the shotgun now, here's an inside
Okey-dokey.
kick. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Vikings 20.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Looking inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the
You're
running
down.
game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4
Joe's
plays
getting
in this
smashed,
drive, all
babe.
4 on the ground. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Drinking. Joe's getting smashed by drinking and by a man.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
By a man.
So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what
Just
makes it
kidding.
so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it. Just literally just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at full head of steam, if you don't take the edge
Oh
away,
gosh.
he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if
Not
you
the
take the
main
edge
safety.
away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
The Vikings
Hey,
take over first
it's not a
and
big
10
deal.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota
No,
offense
Lauren heard
about
that
ready
part.
to get this next drive underway.
She was the one that
They
said he could be
trail
gay
here
Uncle
early in
Joey.
this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And past the 40. Before
That's
it's out
true.
of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard
There's
line.
no choice.
Now it's Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two, wasn't able to
That's
do
a
that
little,
there, but still good
relax,
yardage.
Joey, relax. That was a good
Throw
comeback,
again
Joe.
on 2nd down. Wilson flushed out right. He'll try and run it. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. The last drive, remember, a similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't
That
make.
was a
Sometimes you have
terrible
take
thing
your
to say,
medicine,
yo.
as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off
Oh
and
my
go. Don't make
gosh.
something worse than what it was.
Oh my gosh. You should have never.
Flushed to his right, and he'll toss this one in.
Oh my God.
Options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this
I
drive,
can't
but
believe
getting
he
the
said that.
incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe
Oh
turn
my
the tide.
gosh.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Oh my gosh. That was hilarious.
Throwing again. Wilson. He'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the
Yeah, it's run. Cool.
They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Buccaneers 14, Vikings 7.
I don't know. Whatever time works best. I don't know. I guess let me think about it.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And off to the races down the right side. That ends up pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the pick
Wait, why can't we do that tomorrow?
Decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
Oh, well, that we can talk about.
Listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off around the 37. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Throwing on 2nd down. Murray finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, Murray is going to float this one. Deep rights. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 59 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And all the way down inside the 25 before it gets out of bounds. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bucs' 6-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he fires one incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Wilson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. From 6 yards away. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
An extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They're taking momentum and pretty much not just give them a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Rolling to his left. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw on 3rd and 1. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. And they give this time to the tailback. This well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he's got it. Corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on the scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And all the way down to the 12. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 60 yards. A A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. He'll run it, and he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. From the shotgun, Wilson, flush to his right. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit.
I thought that's a nice job there, feeling the pressure, rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
At the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely hit them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. On second down now. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing is Murray on third down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. We'll see that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. You often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
35, the ball.
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Steps away to his left. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
46-yard line.
On second down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. We'll call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
On the play. And it brings up third down.
Shotgun now for Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
On the throwaway.
Now on fourth down, Bruce Arians will send out his field goal unit. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
25-yard line. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on second down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Operating from the gun. Murray. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. That is just what this
Yeah, you tell him, Joe. Tell him what's up, yeah.
Interception on the opening possession of this third.
I got you back, yeah?
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the
Johnson, it's picked free for Bills Hill. It's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long, they struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So what are you, symptomatic?
Yeah, I like that. Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there at a first down again.
6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Wilson escaping the pressure right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
How'd you do that?
They'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
6 brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and it's 3rd and 4.
The Pelicans are really playing Jackson Hayes and fucking Steven Adams at the same time.
Exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone, and they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Now they face a 3rd
What
down
the
and
is
4
this?
after that incompletion.
They
on
literally
2nd
have
down.
Bledsoe, Steven Adams, and Jackson Hayes in the court at the same time.
He's going to fire one.
God, that's
corner
awful.
end zone.
How did they...
Pulls it in for the
That-
Buccaneer touchdown.
The shooting is atrocious.
34 yards. And the
That is
Buccaneers
some
here
terrible
finding a
shooting,
way
bro.
to stretch their lead.
Lord.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Alright, Jay, I gotta hop off.
28.
Trying to make the
Kick
bread.
this one away, and off it goes.
See ya, buddy.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. If the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
12 yards there and a first down. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Listening to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down. To throw again is Wilson. Completes it right side to Cooper. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections, and it's second down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Buccaneers 45, Vikings 28.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing again here, Wilson. This is caught, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
The kicker on.
From 4 yards out, and the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Buccaneers 45.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
25-yard line.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. Ended up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with second and a yard. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
The 37-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catch.
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 22. And a simple return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't hit. Nice play by them on defense.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Spinning away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Tyler Lockett on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a first and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for Minnesota. 59 yards. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Deontay Johnson there to make the grab. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On second down now. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Bucs on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Murray. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. He's at the 30, 10, and they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
The kicker on.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense set to begin their next possession. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. To the 40 and no further. So the broken tackle didn't get him much. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So they file for the exits here in silence. And what a job to come in on the road, divisional round of the playoffs, and you get to end it by going down to a knee.
Now their confidence has to be at an extreme high. That's 2 weeks in a row they've gone on the road and gotten it done. They don't care where they go. From here on out, they think they can beat anyone.
And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team, even though you made it to the playoffs and there's part of that that feels good, what do you say to your guys after?
I think you probably tell them how proud you are of them to make the effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here, all we've got to do is work harder, be better, and we can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs